One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Indiana's offense will go to work first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him. Sometimes you play zone. Mix it up. Give different looks because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And the Huskies with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the toss. Breaks into the open. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Hoosiers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Gets the back moving. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the grab. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Hoosiers are on the move. The toss to the outside. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
Leaves it with the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the offense is in a really nice rhythm right now. It seems like no matter what they're dialing up, they're getting positive yards, and it just feels so good as a play caller when you know on first down you can get yards like that turning around and handing it off.
Yeah, and on the other side, you're scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
Tight end now in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Direct snap. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
To the edge, it's Orji. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown! for the tie with the extra point. And the point after is good.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on their running back to score that touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Bridges. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man on the right.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Fires to the tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job.
Turning it on. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Toss sweep to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defense's speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
Yeah, and everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
On the run, it's Orji. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Rifles it down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield. It's Rossi. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskies trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Hold it, finds his man on the left. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And the Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quick spin on the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Rossi. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. The screen, and watch out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. grabbed in the middle. It's Daly. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Orji. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Looking to fire. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Already find a hole in that secondary. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And now a chance to pull even 1st and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's Parsons. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Sends it back in motion. Just keeps slinging it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Finding open areas.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Daly. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Complete. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's caught. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Might be calling a hot route. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the running back. Hard running there. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Throws to the wideout. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
Yeah, and those in-breaking routes for the quarterback and the receiver have to be really dialed in, really trustworthy because you're throwing to the middle of the field with so many hands. Nice job by the defense breaking on the football and taking that in away.
And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Boy, that last drive, they looked like they were throwing against air. Just absolute precision execution in the passing game, and it led them to a touchdown. We'll see what they have this possession. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. to the ground with the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Takes it from the gun on third down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the play fake. They're working that left side. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they go back on top. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Washington State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Pullman behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Washington. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
On the ground, it's Orji. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive. There he goes. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
You're going to win a lot of games if you can generate explosive plays. That's what we've seen in recent weeks from this football team, but this offense, man, they are every defensive coordinator's nightmare because of the players they've got lined up.
He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. They'll go to the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right?
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Got his man on the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quarterback keeps it. Breaks into the open. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hoosiers are in the hurry-up. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the... Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give from the gun. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They get to the line quickly.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's Bridges. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Under fire. Finds his tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Finds a little space. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. And that pass is caught at the 25. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. He's got it. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a 1st down. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Indiana! They move on top here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Going for the big play. Snatches it on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Huskies want to crank the tempo. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He'll go to the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. I think the defense was ready for that quarterback sneak attempt. They filled every gap and stood up the offensive line.
And you got to get such penetration really quickly. Get low, get below those offensive linemen, and just create a pile where he can't drive his feet going forward. Great job by the defense.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the ground. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Running behind that left side. Turning it on. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 31 over Boise State. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off-play action. Fires to the big fella.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you've got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
And the Huskies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. Fires on the move. It's caught. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. About to have the 9th snap on this drive. You don't want to settle for a field goal. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Under fire. Fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Hoosiers inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Using his legs, it's Maddox. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That will put the wrap on